Hey, Soul Tribe, welcome into another weekly angel and ancestor message here at Cusp of Roses. My name is Gabrielle. For anybody new here, welcome in. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back, my loves. And special shout out to all my channel members tuning into this message early and ad-free. I love you all so very much, and I thank you for your love and support of this channel and my work. If you want to become a channel member for exclusive viewer perks and so much more, you can click that link in the description box below to join, or hit the join button underneath this video next to subscribe, and it'll take you to my membership overview page where you can join wherever you feel comfortable. Okay, I'd love to have you guys on the more intimate side of this channel, but in the meantime and in between time, let's talk about the next 7 days. Over the next 7 days, some of y'all will be going through a South Node healing cycle or a South Node shedding. Both of those kind of go hand in hand. Some of you are going to be in the healing part post shedding something. Others of you are going to start shedding something, okay? This is a process that's going to require you to have a lot of faith, have a lot of trust in yourself, okay, to be able to withstand that transformation and go through whatever this shedding might look like for you. So something falling away, something coming to an end, so something new can begin. Maybe this is even more internally in your own world, finally letting go of something, or finally having that cry that you've needed to have, or really like releasing energy, shedding energy, okay, that you've maybe been carrying around for a little bit too long here, okay? You are being called into, and this is just an extension of, I think, what we talked about last week, of being your own light through this period of transformation, okay, which is gonna connect you with your shadow self, okay? So some of y'all are maybe doing a lot of shadow work over the next 7 days, whether you're aware of that intentionally or it's kind of sneaking up on you to get done. Regardless, this is something that has to do with your lineage, okay? So you're not alone in having to face this moment, okay? Whatever the call is for this shift and this change, you're not alone in reaching that point, but you might be called to take it further than anyone before you took it, okay? So that might be saying yes to the transformation, or following through with something, not running away, not being afraid, okay? Not letting fear make a choice and decision for you. Okay. And that was like super, super clear when I was meditating for this message, okay? There's a need to know that you are loved and you are cared for. And the only reason why this change and transformation, or this South Node energy, is trying to shed away from you is because you are loved and cared for. So there is something on the other side of this transformation that is for you, that your angels and ancestors want you to get to. So this could be one of those, we didn't make it past this checkpoint, but we're here to help you get through it so that you can be the one that opens that door, okay? Or does the thing that no one before you, again, could really do. So it's going to take a lot of courage. It truly is, with whatever I'm feeling here. Yeah, bask in joy and light. Some of y'all are going to be going through light body activations. And like I said, you're not alone. Unleash the wild within. That's that shadow energy that you might be asked to kind of integrate with a little bit. And when I say that, I mean accept and embrace that that is a part of you. Not shame it, run away from it, judge it. It's an aspect of yourself that's trying to communicate something to you, especially in the face of some sort of adversity, or in the face of having to do that kind of South Node healing and shedding and changing and transformation. It's never truly easy. But your shadow is there, or showing up in the way that it is, for a reason. And that could be a part of what needs to heal here. It's asking to be healed. So this is an aspect of your shadow that wants to be integrated into light. Okay. And you are the facilitator of that. Yeah, be brave and honest. So maybe there's a truth that has to be expressed here, okay? Move in a new direction. Yeah. It's something about speaking up about what you want or where you want to be or where you want to go. Some of y'all might be up against cultural traditions. And it kind of feels like the soul wants a new horizon. But the fear could be, I don't know anyone who's, I'm just giving as an example, I don't know anyone who's left my hometown. No one in my family has ever really branched off. So why would it be me? It's more than likely intentional that it's you. Okay? Being called to move in this new direction. Clarify, where is this movement taking my viewer? Where's this traveling to? Oh, okay. Something wants to come out. Hold on. Let me shuffle. Yeah, the honesty is that you want to move in a new direction. Unlock the magic within. Yeah. Some of y'all, this could be religious strongholds that some of you are breaking free from or healing from. This could definitely be a past life type of a thing. Some of y'all, I'm getting like nunnery. I don't even think that's how you say that. Monastery, monk, priest, kind of. They're giving me the word Puritan. Okay. So this could even be more of like a global thing, child. I'm hearing seeing the evil in it. Seeing the trap for what it was. Okay. Seeing the trap for what it was. Someone has to be brave and honest about what they know or what they see. Yeah, trust your instincts and be the light. Witch. Okay, so for some of y'all, this could be that witch wound. Medicine mother, medicine doctor kind of healer wound. Yeah, like there is definitely some sort of magic within you, but unleashing it feels scary. Like it feels like you'll be hunted for it because you probably were in a past life. So this is what I mean. It's like you're at that point where you could break free from that stronghold of fear when it comes to your divinity, or stay in the box that whatever the religion, whatever the situation, the circumstance, the fear has created for you. Okay. Definitely trust your instincts, though. I cannot make it up. Medicine mother. Yeah. Honor your inner knowing. Stand your ground. Okay. Feel like this is a little too over. Hold on. Honor your inner knowing. Some of y'all know that you need to break free from something in order to actually be happy. In order to actually bask in joy and light. There's something oppressing you in your life, or there's something oppressing your spirit. It could be a belief system. It could be a paradigm, a perspective, a perception that's suppressing something that's quite magical within you, or a magic that's meant for wherever you feel like you're going towards or need to head towards. Like there's something very, they're giving me the word essential about this magic that you got to unlock. Maybe it has to do with animals, okay? With animal guardian. something very earthly about that. You could be an earth sign or have a significant earth placement. But be the light and honor your inner knowing. Some of y'all are going, yeah, this is just another phase of that identity shift that a lot of the collective consciousness is shifting through right now, with Neptune and Saturn being in the first house. Like, honor what you know through Saturn's wisdom and through Neptune's ability to create a new perception that's not steeped in reality, right? Or steeped in conditioning. Create and live through a perception that's outside of the framework. I don't know, I'm talking like that. Outside of the framework or the status quo or the indoctrination or the conditioning that we've all gone through. Okay. So yeah, it's like you either have the choice to stay in the conditioning or break free from it. Stay in the matrix or exit. Red pill, blue pill. What you gonna choose? Interesting. Some of y'all might have just recently watched the Matrix trilogy. You might want to rewatch it if that resonates with you or if that's kind of been on your mind. Some of you are Neo. Facing Morpheus. Okay. Period. So what's this joy and light that my soul tribe is trying to bask in? Ooh, the Hermit. Yeah. Okay. In reverse though. Alchemy and transformation, rules natural events, helps with spiritual progress. Yeah, word of God creating all. So there is something that's oppressing or keeping you from progressing forward. In order to bask in the joy and light of summer energy, there is an alchemy or a transformation, a medicine or a magic that you're going to have to tap into in order to spiritually progress. The Fool. Will and new beginnings, assist with difficult and great undertakings. The Exalting God. Be brave and honest. Yeah, so your new beginning, which looks like the Sun card, right? Sun energy, summer, is based on your ability to be brave and honest. Something about being brave and honest right now could feel difficult. But that's why you're probably being called into being your own light. Move in the new direction. What's the traveling? The High Priestess. Okay. Success, protection from magistrates. God, the eternal and lasting. Moving in a new direction towards your High Priestess energy, your inner knowing, your medicine mother. Yeah, your feminine principle, regardless of your gender. We all have masculine and feminine principles. Think about it like a battery having a negative and a positive charge, yin and yang, same ideology. So wherever you're being guided towards is towards your feminine principle. Success, yeah. The new direction is success. Whatever and whatever. I wanted to say wherever and whatever, but it came out the same. Wherever you are, whatever the situations and the circumstances, it's not conducive to this joy and light. I almost want to say somebody's going to be exposed with the Hermit in reverse underneath the Sun energy. The truth might expose somebody, but it's also someone's freedom. It's also someone's new beginning. Or someone's too exposed. The environment they're in, it's overexposure, which is depleting someone's ability to bask in joy and light. So someone could be surrounded by, I'm getting like vulture energy, vampiric energy, leechy energy, void energy. So any sort of joy or light that one could conjure up, whoever this message is for, that you could conjure up is being stolen. Somebody's overexposed and they might not even know it. There could be a tower coming here in the next 7 days. Clarify. Or someone thinks that they're going to expose a truth about you. Okay, weird. Yeah, somebody thinks they have a truth about you and they're going to expose it. And then it somehow is going to be a tower for that person, like a backfire. Yeah, the King of Cups. Could be who I'm speaking to. God seeing everything. Restitution. What? Stolen energy. Finds stolen objects and discovers the person responsible. So yeah, there is a particular person that's responsible for overexposing or attempting to expose somebody, which is going to challenge someone's ability to be brave and honest. So it's almost like if you're at peace with your own truth, nothing that anybody can say to you about that could really affect you. But that's where fear likes to seep in. When there's secrets involved and it's like, oh, I'm gonna expose you. I'm gonna tell everybody your secret. If you're at peace with whatever it is, child, okay. And you know what I mean? Like, okay, sure. Yep, I did that, or I was that, or you know what I mean? It's when you own it, then no one can own you through that information. Okay, so somebody might be trying to blackmail somebody, or someone's been blackmailing someone, and it's getting to a point where it's like, you know what, you gonna do what you need to do, or somebody gonna be at that point of having to do what they need to do to get from under somebody's thumb. Ew. I don't like that energy. It's making my stomach hurt. Yeah, I might be talking to an emperor here. Whatever's keeping you, Mr. Emperor, King of Cups, or Mrs. Emperor, King of Cups, take it as it resonates, okay? Whatever's keeping you from basking and enjoying light, it's coming up to the surface. You got to stand your ground in something. High Priest, I cannot make it up. You got to stand in your intention to create from that magical space within. You got to stand in the intention and the knowledge of who you are. It's the fear that has somebody kind of shriveled up here, or like it's the fear that has somebody blocked from stepping into the truth of who they are. Because once they're in the truth, none of that like exposing, blackmailing energy can really work, because you're in your truth. Like, okay, you got to stand your ground and intend to create whatever dream and journey you know you need to be on. Stand your ground as the High Priest. Okay? And choose your path. Choose the path that's choosing you. I don't even know why I would say it like that, but okay. Trust your instincts. What should they trust within their instincts with this animal guardian? Some of y'all have a spirit animal that's going to show up for you in the next 7 days. Look that animal up, okay? It's going to give you a key to how you need to unlock this magic within. Page of Cups. Yeah, it's like you have an intuition for a reason. Some of y'all have an emotional intuition, or you receive messages through your emotional body. You need to pay attention to what your emotions are trying to tell you, or what the emotions of other people around you are trying to tell you. People could lie all they want, but energy don't lie. But you gotta trust what you're getting. It's like someone's right there, but they're so afraid to be like, okay, I have an intuition. Okay, I hear from God, or I hear from source, or all right, I see angels, or whatever it is. Like, it's like someone's so afraid to just be like, yeah, okay, cool, I'm a magical being. Like, you know, they're right there. Right there. It's that witch hunt. It's like someone's afraid to be hunted for it. But damn, I don't know. Hermit in reverse, though, it feels like someone's overexposed, so they can't even hide if they want to. They couldn't hermit if they wanted to. Damn. Yeah. Okay, I could see how that would be kind of difficult. Tell me more about being the light here for this King of Cups. 3 of Swords with the 6 of Swords. Love and submission influences paternal love, give long life, perception of unity. Somebody has an allegiance. Okay. Maybe took an oath, contracted to give the perception of unity with something they're not in union with. You gotta pretend like you're on this in order to make everybody think that. Somebody's trying to give the perception of unity where unity does not exist. Ain't nothing harmonious about whatever somebody has going on in this overexposure, blackmailing thing. Ain't nothing harmonious about that. But it's like somebody's trying to keep the peace. Oh, keep the peace by denouncing your light. Yikes. I cannot. The sun. Restoration of life, protection from adversaries. Rabies and wild beasts. Yeah, somebody has some wild beasts around them. Infected with rabies, acting as adversaries. Okay. And that all fell on be the light. 6 of Swords to the 3 of Swords. It's like, it's almost like somebody's convinced that if they were to step into the light, that it's not going to lead to anything good, when in fact it's going to be the very thing that separates them from everything that's negative or bad around them. But maybe somebody doesn't want to let go of those things or those people or that situation. So again, yeah, somebody has a choice and a decision to make. Are you going to honor your inner knowing or not? Nobody can make you do either or. Know that whatever the choice is, it is your choice. Yeah, the King of Swords, I cannot make it up. Someone has to make the decision to be the light in their life, to restore their own life. This is the alchemy. Somebody is being given an opportunity to do alchemy in their own world. The exalted God, the King of Swords, victory. Yeah. That's what I mean. It's like someone thinks that stepping into the light is going to lead to their demise, but it leads to their victory. But it's the fear that's telling them that, oh, you'll be destroyed, and oh, we're going to come and get you, oogity boogity woo. Like, child, come on. Come on. That illusion can't, yeah. Anyway. It's the illusion of control that someone's trying to hold on to when it comes to whoever this masculine energy is, this King of Swords, King of Cups. Somebody could be trying to keep this King of Cups, King of Swords from traveling towards a high priestess or seeking out help that they maybe need, guidance that they need, or trying to keep them separated from their own higher self, their own inner knowing. The 9 of Swords, I cannot. Yeah. Purification. Protection from the impious, religious sentiments. I'm trying to tell you, it's something either about religion that has the stronghold. Someone could be using religion against a magical being. Like it goes against our religion for you to do any of that and meow, 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 meow and all that kind of stuff. Fear mongering, basically. And how are you going to get into heaven if you do all that? Heaven is a state of mind. You live in it. It's a choice you can make. But anyway, that's another story for another day. Regardless of the fact, or someone is acting out of self-righteousness with this masculine energy, as if they have a right to sever or hold down or keep their thumb on this masculine. Somebody's very entitled when it comes to this King of Cups and King of Swords energy. This high priest. But it is up to the high priest to set that energy straight, because they have the power to do it. But it's like someone's afraid to use their power to do so. Yeah, someone's been having to pretend to be in union. I'm hearing in lockstep. So this could be somebody who's attached to someone, or like trying to attach themselves to someone. I'm hearing when I move, you move. It's like somebody doesn't want to let someone else go. So it's like, pretend like we're a united front. Pretend like you like me. Pretend like you care about me. Pretend. Give the perception that everything is fine. Everything's good. We're all in union. Everything's great. When it's not. That's living a lie. And again, due to the cosmic climate, that type of illusion work, that type of glamour magic, I guess you could call it, or disillusionment, it has no footing. It can't stick. I'm hearing pump faking. Yeah, that kind of faking it's going to be so see-through. Clarify the Hermit in reverse with this summer. The Two of Cups with the Four of Swords. I'm trying to tell you, yeah. Fruition and mission. In order to... Someone has... Okay. This masculine energy, whoever you are, if you're tuning in, hopefully you are, okay? You have to understand that the mission that your soul is called to in this lifetime is bigger than any sort of fear-mongering, contract, whatever little attempt to overexpose or blackmail. It's bigger than all of that. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than you. Two of Cups with the Four of Swords, it's beyond just you. It involves other people. It involves a lot of spiritual energy. It's a mission. It's a purpose. And I have a feeling someone's angels and ancestors are not allowing them to give up on their purpose. Okay. Clarify this Hermit in reverse with summer. The Knight of Pentacles, right. Someone's prolonging, I'm hearing their pain, by not stepping into their truth, by not honoring their inner knowing. Someone's soul knows that they need purification, and the soul is trying to drive this King of Cups, King of Swords to that direction of purification. But this South Node, karmic energy, whatever the dynamic is, it's an emotional tie. Like, it feels like someone knows how to get under someone's skin. This masculine shows up here originally as a King of Cups. So it's an emotional thing. Someone knows how to get this King of Cups in their emotions. And when they get in their emotions, they get stuck, stagnant. And self-destructive, I just heard. And whoever is overexposing or threatening to expose someone knows that. And I almost have a feeling this King of Cups is like really underestimating this person or the people around them, if it's multiple people, really underestimating how much they know. It's like they wouldn't do that. That's not, no, they absolutely would, and they are. They have. How many times is it going to happen until you realize the true intention behind it, regardless of the perception of unity that someone wants to act like they're in with you? Yeah, the Fool. Clarify this Fool energy here with being brave and honest. Thank you. The Three of Swords back out here. Right. Someone fears that this honesty it's a helicopter. Yeah, like it's gonna cause some sort of like emergency. Like, or it almost feels like this King of Cups is very used to sacrificing their own joy, light, and happiness for the joy and the light and happiness of others, where that doesn't even like exist. Like, it's like trying to make somebody happy who's never gonna be happy. Trying to be somebody's happiness when that's an inside job. You cannot put your happiness on other people, but that's what I feel has happened. Somebody has made this King of Cups, King of Swords, their end all be all, and if you don't do what I want, then I'm not happy. That sounds like a personal fucking problem. I'm sorry to curse, but like, what? That's a personal problem. You not being happy is a personal problem. But that's a way of control. Well, I gotta make them feel happy and I don't want them to do. And then this could be a trauma bond that somebody has with someone. And it's like, you remember when you did all that? And so it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's deep. Somebody has their claws very, very deep in this King of Cups, King of Swords energy. And truly to the point where they're the only ones that can get themselves out of it. Like, yikes. Yeah, they're the only ones that can get themselves out of this. But maybe this truth or this honesty, it might create a Three of Swords, but it creates the beginning that has to happen. It's like somebody got to stand their ground and be like, I'm not going to lie anymore. Like, I can't lie about what I feel. I can't lie about what I want. I can't lie about this unity. Yeah, it's like somebody thinks that lying is the submission to love. If you love me, you would lie for me. That's a trick. If you loved me, you wouldn't want me to lie. How about that? If you really cared for me, you wouldn't want me to live a lie. High Priestess with this Traveler. Five of Cups. Yeah. Prosperity, destruction of the enemy, and deliverance from bondage. I cannot. Come on, y'all. Come on, King of Cups, King of Swords, whoever this is. The truth will destroy your enemy. But you got to recognize that someone is your enemy. Someone's done a good job of convincing you that they're not the one overexposing you. They're not the one telling your secrets. They're not the one working against you, when they are the very culprit of all of it. I think someone has underestimated somebody around them to the point of like wrapping your mind around the truth that it is this person feels impossible, or it's just too much, maybe. Somebody might be letting themselves down, disappointing themselves, their higher self. Like someone's higher self is really trying to pull someone into this Fool energy, out of this Three of Swords. Clarify King of Cups with unlocking this magic within. The Three of Cups. Okay. The right hand of God, fame and Renown? I think that's how you say that. Yeah, influences commerce, voyages, and great discoveries. God seeing everything. Discovers the person responsible. This King of Cups is about to discover the person responsible. It's one of these 3 cups that they have around them, who I guess maybe this has something to do with spotlight, limelight energy. Okay, somebody could be a public figure here. Yeah, somebody definitely underestimates the influence of one of these 3 cups, or all 3 of these cups. It's almost like somebody, one or all 3 of these cups play dumb when it comes to this King of Cups. They make this King of Cups feel like, oh, we don't know anything. Oh, huh? What? I would never. What? You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, all right. I mean, it just feels like it's going to get to a point. It's going to come to a tower. Clarify the Page of Cups. Divine comfort with trusting your instincts. Right. Someone's higher self is trying to lead them to comfort. The Ten of Swords. Revelation. Protects from sadness. Gives revelation in dreams. So somebody has to pay attention to their dreams. This King of Cups could be an avid dreamer. Somebody keeps having a reoccurring dream about somebody that's in this 3 of Cups energy with them. They got to pay attention to that. Because whatever keeps happening in the dream is what's actually happening in reality. I just heard someone's face changes. Someone's mask could slip off in the next 7 days. Maybe it's one of these 3 cups when it comes to this King of Cups. I was getting that, yeah, somebody's going to show their true colors. It's just up to this King of Cups, King of Swords energy to not paint those colors different. Somebody got to see somebody for who they truly are and move accordingly. Not be afraid to move accordingly. Clarify this King of Swords with being the light. Victory. The Queen of Cups. Redemption. Serves against enemies of religion, governs chastity. Yeah. God the Redeemer. Someone's higher self and soul is trying to lead them to their redemption. They just have to stop fighting it. And I don't even think it's just this person fighting it. There are other people around this person fighting that. Fighting someone's soul. Somebody's in the middle of spiritual warfare. Or will be, might find themselves in that. Or they have been. And they might just be getting that revelation now. That everything that they've been dealing with has been from a spiritual standpoint. You're dealing with spirits and principalities in people. The King of Swords has to make the decision to be the light, to redeem themselves, to come into some sort of balance. Clarify this Nine of Swords under honor your inner knowing. The Two of Wands. Love and wisdom, victory over those who would attack you. Purification. That's what the divine is trying to purify somebody from. These influences, people, things, habits, perspective again, thought patterns, ideas, religion, whatever. It's time to purify yourself from all of it. Because when you honor your inner knowing, you are honoring the love and the wisdom that created you. And you're trusting in your victory over those who would attack you and who have been attacking you. This is about discernment. There's a King of Cups over the next 7 days that is going to start understanding what discernment sounds like. It's just a matter of, are you going to be brave enough and courageous enough to stand in that discernment, to be honest? The deliverance of prisoners. Someone's been imprisoned by the sphere for way too long. It's time to stand your ground. And then the high priestess split on the deck. Yeah. Okay. Well, I hope whoever's in the King of Cups, King of Swords energy receives this message well. If it's you, let me know in the comments. If this served you, gave you any sort of clarity or confirmation. Let's get your synchronicities for the next 7 days. What synchronicities are guiding my soul tribe here who resonate with this message? Thank you. Unconditional love in reverse. 24, so 42 could be significant. Ooh, is my deck upside down? 11 in reverse. Make a wish. What other synchronicities are guiding? Dang. 911 in reverse. Hold on. My deck is upright. What other synchronicities are guiding? So 119, reward. 88, 22, harmony. One more. For whoever's in this energy, what synchronicities do they need? I just need one more here. One more. Thank you. Playfulness. 39. Inspiration at the bottom. Someone's attempt to operate out of a warped sense of unconditional love has actually been blocking them from receiving a wish and preventing the inevitability of some sort of tower energy here. Okay? Where on the other side of what's already inevitable, there's reward, harmony, and playfulness. That joy and that light is on the other side of what someone's trying to prevent, which is the inevitable. So like, it's either the divine is going to come in and make whatever needs to shake, or you're going to make that choice and decision to separate yourself or do what you need to do. Okay? You kind of always want it to be you making that choice and decision, because when the divine shows up, it can be it can be 10 times more intense than if you were to make the choice and decision yourself to be the light and do what you need to do, to be brave and honest, go in the direction that your soul is guiding you to, go through the transformation, whatever this looks like for you. Shed that skin, because if the divine has to come in and peel that skin off of you, that shit is gonna hurt. Okay? But it's inevitable. It's like someone's trying to prevent something, some sort of transformation and change that they're destined for. And they can't run from. But running from that change and transformation is what's keeping some sort of wish fulfillment from someone. Keeping someone out of alignment with their manifestations. Under the guise of unconditional love that's very warped, that's like put up with the demons because that's unconditional love. That is never how that that is so far left of what unconditional love actually is. But it's a very religious tone. Turn the other cheek, you know. Don't fight the oppressor, befriend them, be kind, be generous to them. All tailored, curated language to condition the mind to be stuck, stagnant, and in need of being led from an external source. as opposed to the light within you. Okay? A lot of revolution was taken out of religious texts to keep things codified and controlled. Someone is being controlled in that same similar way and fashion, and they need to spark a revolution within themselves. Like someone is really, and again, it's bigger than just this King of Cups. It's a mission. All this reversal energy wouldn't be here if that soul, if that King of Cups soul didn't have an important purpose here. There would be no need to attack if the purpose wasn't that impactful. If the reward of harmony and playfulness wasn't going to destroy what it needs to destroy and birth what it needs to birth. It's almost like someone's been surrounded by enemy energy for so long that they're actually convinced that the enemy is their friend. When the enemy is blocking your progress and sabotaging you and convincing you to sabotage yourself. Okay? So when we get reversals, let me go grab this book right quick. I like to read them. So let's see what 24 in reverse. Feeling hurt or neglected, fear of disappointment, making yourself small, feeling less than, rushing into things blindly. The affirmation to hopefully turn this energy around is I refuse to let fear of failure hold me back. Okay. So like almost in an attempt to not neglect somebody, someone's neglecting their mission and their purpose in this life. And it's like you're making people who are, I hate to say it like that, but who are not important. You're putting the wrong people on pedestals. Nobody should truly even be on a pedestal, but that's what this feels like. Somebody has somebody on a pedestal, or someone wants this King of Cups to put them on a pedestal to distract them from what they actually need to be doing with their life and their light. Okay. 11 in reverse. Fear of failure holding you back. Need for more introspection. Low vibrational activities draining energy. Giving into hopelessness. So someone has convinced this King of Cups that it's all hopeless. There's no hope for you. There'll never be anything and da-da-da-da and blah, 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 blah. But you got to recognize what voice that is. It's not yours. It's not the divine's. So who would be so invested to try to convince you that there is no hope? Why would someone want to do that? Just ask yourself. The affirmation here is I'm in the middle of something miraculous. You indeed are. For sure. Okay. And then 9-11 in reverse. Fear of the unknown, uncertainty about what you truly want, stuck in a negative situation, helplessness, refusal to grow or change. The affirmation to switch that around, I'm stepping into my most successful timeline yet. Somebody hasn't even reached the peak or the pinnacle of their success yet. This could even be someone who is successful, like by traditional measurements. They haven't even reached the peak yet because of this fear and this helplessness. But on the other side of that bravery that someone's being called to act in is reward, harmony, and playfulness. A lot of joy and a lot of light. And that joy and light is going to serve a larger purpose that is going to play out. Must play out. Okay? All right. I'm going to leave that there. I really do hope that this was helpful, gave somebody, whoever this King of Cups, King of Swords is, some sort of clarity and confirmation that you needed for the next 7 days and maybe even beyond it from whenever you watch this reading. Let me know if this connected with you, if this made any sense to you, in the comments down below. I appreciate y'all. I love hearing from y'all, so thank you to everybody who does leave a comment when my readings post. And if you want to watch readings like this on my channel early and ad-free, you can join the channel at any level or any tier. We also have personal reading memberships available through the store now. Okay, so you can get a mini reading with me every month, or a timeless reading, which includes oracle and tarot. The mini reading is just tarot. And that can be monthly. You'll also get free shipping on the whole store, plus discounts off other personal reading sessions, okay? And a couple of other perks, so check that out. That link is in the description box below. Please make sure you guys are also reading through the description box. There is a disclaimer there for those who may be new to tarot and might not fully understand how to interpret messages or engage with tarot readings, okay? Keep in mind, these are general messages, not meant necessarily for everyone. It can't resonate for everybody, okay? So you got to be in your intuition, in your higher mind, to discern what messages are for you and your spirit, okay? And leave what does not connect with you for someone else. Don't be greedy with the messages now, all right? But definitely shop your merch as well. That's all down below, linked, y'all. Check it out if you want to book a reading with me. You can do that again at my website, c.o.r. And I will see you all in our next one. All right, have a wonderful week. Love you lots. Namaste.